some suggestions that folks want to see the screen. I'm fighting all kinds of cords and junk you don't see. Well, it doesn't want to do it. It does not want to do it. Well, it is what it is. I gotta figure that out some other point. Kind of rocking a hard place here. I guess I can move right there. Try to move this just a tad closer. Getting a little behind the scenes. Is that gonna work? All right, we'll see how this goes. I guess I could fix that light a little bit better too. Get that tab better. Yeah. Move one thing, something else moves. See if I can get this. What I need is an actual brace here. Oh, this phone's not helping me. Okay. Is that a bit better? Like moving the planet here. You know, it doesn't want to do it. Can't win for losing. We won't play nice now. Is it gonna? Do we have some kind of success? Is this helping anything? This is tough. Tough on me here. Stupid cord's fighting me. I guess it's not too much. Hello. Okay, we're back to what we're usually doing here. I'm playing this little game here. No one's figured out what game it is yet, but you're welcome to figure it out. It is for Super Nintendo. Hello, everybody. About to start the very first mission again. No, where I've read all the messages. They're almost engraved up here. Place the bases. Yep. No way. What do you mean no way? You get some memory lane potholes. You know, I can't even see that. Is there a contrast? Well, I guess we'll have to suffer. So I guess I'm gonna converse and then play the game at the same time. Doesn't end up too good, but ask some questions and keep the ball rolling. Yeah, I bet people could speed run this if they really wanted to, if they remember where all the enemy bases were. Yeehaw. Well, everybody's kind of quiet. I guess they're doing their own deal. Wonder how fast I could end this mission. Pretty much did a surprise attack. I don't know if I'll make it past all those. The way Metal Marines work is they're single mindedly. They go. Right now, they're going for those turrets. Okay, now they're going for the base. Oh, we got a little spider hanging around on the floor. Well, that beat that mission. Exploiting a weakness in the Empire's defense. That's how it works, huh? Something comes and exploits a weakness, and you're out on your keister. Here's the beginning and the taunting and stuff. Oh yeah, place the base. Yeehaw! Yeah, I guess if you get the jump on things, it goes a lot better. And if you kind of done the level a few times, you kind of remember the outlay the bases, uh, locations and stuff. Ooh, that attack didn't do too good. Sending the double missiles, so twice the chance of making it through. Then I'll send a metal marine over there. Is that all I got? Yeah, just one. Hmm. All right. It's kind of a weak attack for my offense there. Fry won't make it. Yeah, he's not doing so good. Yeah, he didn't make it. Mm-hmm. Everything's refueling and recharging. Can't do much. I guess I'll put some dummy units down. If you can't be found, you can't be attacked. Uh oh. I found one of my bases. Oh, that base is gone. Hmm. That attack didn't work good at all. I may have lost the initiative there. Yeah, I'm getting wrecked. Oh, we're getting the Tauntaun Tot. Ha ha ha, give it up. Right to the point, right? Kind of leveling some folks' houses, which kind of sucks for them. Of course, getting clobbered by a missile isn't very good either. Uh oh. They're sitting in their ground assault. Yeah, it's just basically back and forth, just like real life. Other weird place to put an energy production facility. Well, we gotta wait for their turn to end. Did the chat freeze? Looks like it's froze on my end. Hmm. Hooey. Oh, Oh, I made it through. So the worse, the more mistakes you make, the harder it gets. What's in the USPS boxes? Oh, those are military training cassette tapes. You know, for a little cassette player. I picked up a whole library. I think the military are surplusing them. I picked up a couple thousand tapes. I've been meaning to make little tape documentaries. They're basically training tapes. They used to have like a I guess like a slide deck or something, and then they'd play the tape. This is from the 1970s. I might have one I could show you. Yeah, let me see if I could show you one. Ow, oh, ow, ow, oh, ow. Got one handy. Everything's so buried around here. Yeah, I pulled out 3 random ones. This one is planning and preparation. This one is functional analysis and alignment of the controller timer. And this one is the field artillery FDC computer's job, area fire missions, part 2. So yeah, I got a whole library's worth, but I just got to get them on the digital format. And that would be a bugaboo to do that. Yeah, that was my original channel idea, is put all those tapes into a library, you know, and have it up on YouTube. I just got sidetracked with working too many wage jobs. I'm down to one job now, so I got a little bit more time, but still got to do stuff like that, you know, before those tapes degrade. Yeah, I'd probably have one of the last few sets remaining. I think they all got destroyed. Yeah, it was like a pallet of them for $700. The guy just wanted to sell them as like blank tapes, basically. I was like, hell no, let me buy all of them. So he sent me a whole pallet worth, box by box. Like, this is years ago. There have unopened boxes up there. Just jam full of these tapes. They're all in different subjects. Probably for the whole army back in the 70s, late 70s. I did upload a couple of them. They're on my channel back in the early days. Yeah, you know, I did buy a couple cassette players, and that's the thing I'm worried about is getting the worn out deck that screws up the tapes. And then of course you got to clean the tape, the cassette heads and stuff. There's a whole science to it. I really want to get the top echelon of cassette uh, players, and then use that. And then I want to do it perfect the first time because you only get a couple passes, right? Um, to be at the best, well, maybe even just one pass to be at the best quality. So I'm torn between doing a botch job or not doing any job. Let's see. Attack. Hmm. Well, I might be losing the war here. Bro, I got so many projects. It's not even funny. I've been working for like 20 years straight, not doing anything. I got so much backlog. It's not cool. I'm working part time now. I had to quit my main job, and so I got a little bit more time. But hopefully I get this stuff. But one thing I want to do is every 9 p.m. if I can do a little live stream action. My channel's got some cool stuff like AI and computers and weird stuff on it. Like there's some military stuff on there too, but yeah, I don't know. You know they say old soldiers don't die; they just fade away. Well, sometimes they start YouTube channels. Let's see. Come on. And yeah, at least this is a war game a little bit, so I'm kind of sticking to the theme. Do, do. Oh, they found my other base. Is there a particular kind of equipment or gear I collect? I do a lot of off grid stuff actually nowadays. Yeah, the military doesn't. They're kind of backwards on a lot of stuff, being off grid and whatever. I mean, they have a couple things for their elite units and stuff, but on the open market now, you can probably buy stuff that's a lot better than what the military issues. Of course, with the tariffs and stuff, that's drying up too. But yeah, I'm a Renaissance man. I like it. I like to if I find something I don't know how it works, I usually get laser focus on and try to figure it out. And, you know, that's given me a whole library of knowledge to you know, kind of do stuff. But it didn't make me rich though, so maybe I did it wrong. Oh, I keep getting attacked here. Yeah, I mean, I did all the typical stuff. I got lost in the weeds collecting all the this stuff most folks get, and then you're like, what about stuff that helps me survive, like the daily grind, you know, like lowers my bills and stuff. That's where the off grid thing came in. Kept paying out the nose. You know, one year I paid $800 for electricity. I was like, that's it, 800 for a winter season 1 month. I forget which it was. That was it. You know, typewriters and sewing machines, especially stuff that's mechanical or maybe transistor, maybe plug in. I guess circuits and stuff. All that stuff is made for uh, many thousands of uses. Usually, good on you because yeah, mechanical is the way to go. This digital stuff is a trap. Well, I like doing both, but I always want the mechanical backup. As far as like cars and stuff, I got a mechanical car. Finally, turbo diesel Mercedes from 1984. There's no computer. I got sick of computers and sensors and junk. All that crap. It's a scam. That stuff fails in a couple of years. Finally, you got to buy a new car or something to, and that's how it is. I'd rather buy once, cry once. Hopefully something I can work on. You know what? There's nothing electronic that won't fail. Just one capacitor or one IC circuit going out, corrosion, whatever, age. Maybe there's some dielectric uh, reaction or something, and it's done. I found out with a lot of military electronics. I mean, you can't even get the replacement parts. It's all specialized crap. Yeah, I like we call failure minimize the failure points. Make things simple, repairable, modular, stuff like that. There's a lot of design principles where it's actually can be worked on. Funny enough, I'm playing an old Super Nintendo I bought off eBay. It's it's old as hell. It's still working. So some electronics are okay. Um, and these old TVs, like these old tube TVs, they're getting back in vogue because they're discovering that the old retro games and stuff play better on them. And so you see these huge Trinitrons, Sony Trinitrons, and things like that. People throwing them out, but then smart folks are collecting them because with the retro games, I mean, same with video games. Like they got them so dang trussed up with internet connectivity and monitoring, all this subscription stuff that a lot of people like the old games because they're just offline or off grid, all that stuff. See, I don't have to worry about dialing the internet to play this old game here. No one can tell what I'm doing or nothing. Well, obviously from the live stream, but um, this is not subscription based. I could put this in a box and throw it in a closet for 10 years and it might work again. Yeah, there's something to do with the old stuff. Whatever it is. Yeah, subscriptions are the devil. Like you get a few of those and you forget them, and then they keep eating you alive. It's like cancer. Cancer you can't feel till it's too late. That's how they know people are they can't they know people can't retain all the information all the time. So if they get you in there as a subscription and you forget about it for a few months, they made their bread. Let's see. I better get serious here, otherwise I'm gonna. Wow. I got one missile left. One missile battery. Yeah, there's a lot of traps, life traps. They don't teach you this stuff in school. They get you set up in school to be a lifetime uh, worker. And now with the robots and AI coming out, that's not even going to be viable. Yeah, well, have a good sleep there, Studio 85. Appreciate the little insights. Mm-hmm. Uh, 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 uh. What time is it, dude? I guess I'll just finish this mission and be done, so. What do you think of my strength? He says. Oh, it's working. Oh boy. That's not good. Yeah, this game teaches you that it takes more than you think to get things done. Uh oh. Well, I got nothing left. Way. Ugh, this is a grind. Well, nobody's watching anyway, so I'm gonna be getting off of here pretty quick. Well, taking out one of this guy's bases finally. Yeehaw. Oh, Amy's message. What do you think of my strength? Well, it's lasting. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Wow. Some of these little dallywhacker missiles get all the way through. Well, now the other guy's lost the initiative. See if I sneak this little metal marine up on this coast there. Win this campaign. Taking advantage of terrain right there. Wow. That's it for that campaign. Well, that's it. Made to mission 3. I'm gonna get going out of here. Appreciate your showing up. I'll be here again, hopefully back at 9 p.m. tomorrow. So that's that. All right. Well, take care, sleep well, all the other stuff.